So, to reflect on my professional growth, using the literacy work sample, how it has helped me as a reading specialist. Using the literacy work sample special, I feel that it was very structured on how is doing pre-assessment, um, collecting data to see the areas of focus, coming up with a measurable goal, and setting different sessions, having intervention days where that you can work on um, the focused areas to help support the student. So I feel like the first way that this has helped me grow as a reading specialist is using reflection. Like as a reading specialist, you are going to help teachers reflect on their professional development, their instructional leadership. Doing this, you are able to, as when you collaborate them, come up with strategies. And one of the strategies that my mentor came up with when we were doing this is being able to collaborate and look at the data collectively to see if it fits my to see the areas that my students need to focus on and help close that gap. Um, I felt like as a reading specialist, you want to target the instructional areas with a teacher and having them reflect on their collaboration and how effective it is with their mentor is very important. Also, collaborating and communicating, coming up with strategies to communicate and collaborate is when you're working with teachers and paraeducators as a reading specialist, you want them to be able to trust you and build a relationship with you. I feel like, I mean, I always had that, but I feel like as a reading specialist, I want them to trust me and make sure that they know that I am there for them. I feel like this has helped me grow to not only reflect as a reading specialist, but as a teacher as well, to be able to listen and understand, to even give feedback. Sometimes when we listen, we have to let them know that we do understand what they're saying and what they're going through and come up with solutions to help them be successful. Um, as also as a working with my mentor, one thing that I like, we came up with a decision making of what areas we were going to focus on with my students first. So those areas that we focused on was phonics and for one student, and then learning to blend and segmenting. One student didn't know all the letters and they had struggled. So coming up with intervention plans and using the data and coming up with instructional practices that is fun helps the teacher and make sure that it's explicit instruction. That way the student is getting the proper help that they need so that they can be successful and reach and meet their goal. Um, One of the state policies here in Washington State is having early literacy support. And I feel like that is so much important, very, very important, because kids from K to 2, that's when they start learning and that's when they get all the foundation that they need to build at and become great readers. So if we focus on being lifelong learners and teaching those foundational roles in early literacy and supporting those students, then this is promoting and giving them the professional development that they need to reach there, meaning staying on top of and staying on top of informed evidence-based information. Also, just reflecting. As a reading specialist, I learned that you gotta self-reflect. You gotta reflect and see if things were done correctly, the way that you want them. You those are the most important thing, is just really reflecting on your personal practice. I took a lot out of this, and I hope to use it as a reading specialist. Thank you.